So I have some good news to share. I got a promotion on my job. I've only been there for about a month, but now I'm the lead school counselor at my school. So you're probably wondering, what does that even mean? Some schools don't even have a lead school counselor in middle school. I manage the workflow of the counseling department to make sure that everything flows smoothly. I also ensure that our school counseling program meets the needs of our students, staff, and families, which is one of my favorite things to do. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you'll see that I love planning events, interventions, and programs. And then I represent the counseling department at my school to all of our district leadership meetings. So all the leads meet every month. We go over needs, updates, and things that we need to share with our campuses when we go back. I also represent the counseling department in all POCs, department chairs, all those different committees that we have on our campus. So anytime that we have news and updates, I'm the one who takes all that information back to my team at my school. And at the end of the year, I also help plan the master schedule, which is something that I want to get more experience in. I'm really excited to be the lead school counselor because these are things that I've already done, and I know that I'm capable of being a leader because I'm a strategic planner and I love making sure that everything flows. And I don't like bragging, but this is all because of you all. But I want to share that my channel has reached 250,000 views. I am so happy that you are watching my videos and you're sharing them with your colleagues and you're learning from them. Thank you so much for supporting me and counseling Mr. B. Keep watching this video and I'll tell you a little bit about my new school. I'm in a much better place. I switched school districts and schools. So one thing that didn't change is that I'm still a middle school counselor. I am now still working with sixth grade. So I'm gonna continue to loop with my students. So whenever they go to high school in a couple years, then I'll start back over with sixth grade. And I love it because it's a great chance for me to build relationships with students. This is a more diverse campus, so I have lots of different families and students from diverse backgrounds, diverse cultures, religions, mindsets, and I love it. I also have an amazing school leader. I love my school counseling team and my assistant principal too. It's just a great environment. I made a really good choice. But again, it's because I knew what to look for when I went on those interviews to make sure that I made a choice that was right for me. The only downside is that I have more students this school year on my caseload, and that's not necessarily a complaint, it's just an observation. So last year, I had 300 students that I was responsible for. This year, my caseload is I have about 420-ish, and it's continually to grow. And I don't know if you're aware of ASCA's recommendation for ratios for school counselors to students. It's about 1 to 250. Realistically, that doesn't really happen a whole lot. If it does, you're in a really good spot. Another advantage is I chose a school that's closer to home. So instead of driving an hour and a half to school now, my commute is about 30 minutes and I absolutely love it. Now I want to talk a little bit about my interview process and how I picked the school that I'm at currently. So the moment I walked in, I was greeted with a warm welcome from the administrative team. So it was a panel interview with my principal, my co-counselors, and my current assistant principal. They had questions ready. I was comfortable. They asked me if I wanted water. It was all the great things. I could feel the energy of the school. I don't know if you've ever been in an environment where you immediately walk in and be like, oh wow, this feels great. This feels like home. This feels like me. But that's how I felt in that interview. I knew how to ask the right questions. If you've ever seen my interview playlist, I talk about what it means to pick the right environment for you and why it's beneficial to watch that playlist. So if you haven't seen it, I'll drop it in the description below. Check it out when you're going on interviews. In those videos, I also mention what you should be listening for when admin is talking so you can pick and see if this is the right school leader for you in the right school environment. So in that interview, my impression of my school leader was that he was amazing. That hasn't changed. He trusts me as a professional. He allows me to run my school counseling program the way I want to run it. And those are just amazing feelings. And my district leadership really supports me. So I'm going to be able to do more small groups, meet more individually with students, and even go in and teach classroom counseling lessons. And I absolutely love teaching classroom counseling lessons. And I'm very hopeful for this school year. I know a lot of amazing things are going to happen. And one of the goals for myself is I want to step outside of my comfort zone and use new interventions, new ways to connect with students, new games, new lessons, all those things. So I've been looking at different ways to connect with students, share my school counseling program, and do the things that I actually enjoy doing. Because not to brag, but I know I'm an amazing school counselor. I'm creative, students flock to me, I build relationships with students, staff, and families, and I just love being able to actually do that again. I hope something that I said in this video really stood out with you. And I can't wait to support you and share more lessons and new interventions and ideas to build your school counseling program. If you haven't already, join my Learning Lab Facebook group. So I'm going to be sharing more resources in that group. It's a great place to build community and network. I also love it if you like this video. Not only does it show me what kind of videos you're interested in, but it also helps YouTube push my channel out to other people. And one other thing, I would love it if you could buy me a coffee at this link below. Creating content is one of my favorite things to do for you all because I love sharing the things that I know, my experiences, and knowledge to help you and make your job easier. But my brain functions well on coffee. So if you can, buy me a coffee below. And in the meantime, check out some more of my videos. I'm going to link my new school counselor playlist that's going to help you be successful in your role as a school counselor this year. So watch those videos and let me know what you think.